Ever wondered how a community can thrive in brutal 110-degree Fahrenheit heat without the modern convenience of air conditioning? It's not magic, it's a mindset, a philosophy deeply woven into their way of life. The Amish, known for their humble lifestyle, have mastered the art of enduring extreme temperatures, not by fighting them, but by embracing them. Their cooling techniques, rooted in natural design, spiritual discipline, and simple living, keep them comfortable even in the most sweltering conditions. How does this unique blend of tradition and practicality work, and how can it impact the way you handle the heat? Stay with us as we break down the Amish secrets to surviving extreme temperatures. And don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating insights. The Amish are a distinct Christian group known for their deeply rooted traditions, modest lifestyle, and avoidance of most modern technologies. Their origins trace back to 1693, when Jacob Ammon, a Swiss Anabaptist leader, led a religious split from the Mennonites in Europe. Ammon and his followers emphasized a stricter interpretation of the Bible, humility, and community discipline. This movement eventually became known as the Amish, named after Ammon himself. Facing religious persecution in Europe, many Amish migrated to North America during the 18th and 19th centuries, seeking freedom to practice their faith. They settled primarily in the United States, with the largest communities now found in Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Indiana. According to the Young Center for Anabaptist and Pietist Studies, the Amish population in North America reached approximately 375,000 in 2021, and it's growing at a steady pace due to high birth rates and strong community retention. The Amish follow a set of guidelines called the Ordnung, which governs daily life and varies slightly between communities. These rules determine everything from clothing styles to technology use. While many assume the Amish reject all modern conveniences, the reality is more nuanced. They avoid electricity from public grids, smartphones, and cars, but because they believe it can weaken family ties and spiritual focus. Their lifestyle is rooted in agriculture, manual labor, and strong social bonds. Education typically ends at the 8th grade, and young people are taught the values of discipline, cooperation, and humility from an early age. Despite their simplicity, the Amish have developed self-sustaining communities that continue to thrive in the face of a rapidly modernizing world. For the Amish, avoiding air conditioning isn't about enduring discomfort or resisting convenience. It's a conscious decision grounded in religious beliefs and cultural values. This choice is deeply connected to their desire for simplicity, humility, and community harmony. The Amish believe that certain forms of technology, including AC, can weaken their core values by promoting individual comfort over collective well-being. Their lifestyle is guided by the Ordnung, an unwritten but widely followed set of community rules. The Ordnung varies slightly between communities, but it consistently emphasizes self-discipline, modesty, and detachment from the modern world. Technologies like central air conditioning are seen as contributors to isolation, potentially drawing individuals away from outdoor work, family interaction, and shared responsibilities. Instead of seeing AC as a convenience, the Amish view it as something that could erode the interdependence and resilience that define their way of life. Another reason for rejecting air conditioning is the desire to remain independent from the power grid. The Amish generally avoid being connected to public electricity as it represents reliance on the outside world. According to the Young Center for Anabaptist and Pietist Studies, many Amish communities use alternative energy sources like propane, solar power, or pneumatic systems to run essential tools without compromising their beliefs. By rejecting AC, the Amish are not simply enduring the heat, they are preserving a spiritual commitment to living life with purpose, unity, and intention. It's less about the machine and more about the mindset that comes with it. A deliberate stand against the individualism and dependence that often accompany modern comforts. The Amish approach to home building goes far beyond tradition. It's a practical strategy for staying cool without the need for electricity or air conditioning. Their homes are carefully crafted with natural ventilation and passive cooling in mind, using designs that have been refined over generations. Rather than relying on machines, the Amish rely on architecture, materials, and nature's airflow to maintain comfort in extreme heat. Most Amish homes are constructed using thick brick, wood, or stone walls, which serve as excellent natural insulators. These materials absorb heat slowly and release it gradually, helping to maintain cooler indoor temperatures throughout the day. Inside, you'll often find high ceilings, wide hallways, and large, strategically placed windows and doors. These design choices promote cross-ventilation, allowing air to circulate freely and remove warm, stagnant air. Exterior features also play a critical role. Deep porches, often built along the sunnier sides of the home, provide shade and prevent direct sunlight from heating the interior. Additionally, mature shade trees are intentionally planted around homes to block solar exposure and reduce ground-level heat. A 2020 study by the University of Kentucky confirmed the effectiveness of these methods. The research found that passive home designs, similar to those used in Amish communities, can reduce indoor temperatures by up to 15 degrees Fahrenheit compared to the outside environment. This data highlights how traditional construction methods remain not only relevant, but also highly efficient, even in modern climate conditions. In essence, the Amish don't just build homes, they design self-regulating environments. Their focus on simplicity, function, and sustainability allows them to beat the heat in a way that's both low-cost and deeply aligned with their values. When it comes to staying cool without modern appliances, the Amish have perfected the art of cross-ventilation. By understanding airflow and building accordingly, they create naturally cooler indoor environments. No fans, no air conditioning, just smart design and a strong grasp of how air movement works. The key lies in opening windows on opposite sides of the house, allowing air to enter from one side and exit through the other. This creates a consistent breeze that pushes warm, stale air out and replaces it with cooler air from shaded areas. Homes are also built with upper-level windows, attic vents, and gable vents, which give rising hot air a place to escape, drawing in fresh air from lower levels in the process. This strategy is particularly effective on hot summer days. To further enhance this natural system, windows are often kept open during the cooler morning and evening hours when outside temperatures drop. Lower-level windows in shaded parts of the house are especially important as they bring in cooler, denser air from around the property, often aided by large shade trees or nearby greenery. According to the US Department of Energy, effective use of cross-ventilation can lower indoor temperatures by 5 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit without any mechanical assistance. That's a significant difference in comfort, especially in homes with no electrical cooling systems. This method reflects more than just practicality. It shows how the Amish use nature as a partner, not a challenge. By designing homes with air in mind, they've created a passive cooling system that's free, sustainable, and incredibly efficient. When the summer sun is blazing and the heat reaches its peak, Amish families often retreat to their basements, a simple, natural solution that doesn't require a single watt of electricity. These underground spaces are more than just storage areas. They become cooling zones where daily life comfortably continues during the hottest hours of the day. Because basements are surrounded by earth, they benefit from the natural insulation that soil provides. The ground temperature several feet below the surface remains relatively stable, regardless of the scorching heat above. As a result, Amish basements consistently stay 10 to 15 degrees cooler than rooms at ground level. It's supported by research from the National Renewable Energy Laboratory, which confirms that underground areas offer passive cooling benefits during hot summer months. During particularly warm afternoons, families will shift various activities, such as quilting, canning, food preparation, or even rest, to these cooler, lower spaces. The basement becomes a temporary living area, offering relief without compromising their off-grid lifestyle. It's not uncommon to find large wooden tables set up for sewing, meal prep, or even group conversation, all taking place in the comfort of naturally cooled air. By turning to their basements, the Amish once again show their practical use of nature's systems. Instead of fighting the heat with technology, they adapt their routines and environments to work with the natural world. This underground solution is cost-free, energy efficient, and perfectly aligned with their values of simplicity and self-reliance. We hope you're enjoying it, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. While Amish clothing might appear heavy at first glance, it is designed for comfort and practicality in extreme heat. The key lies in the materials and the way they are worn. Most Amish garments are made from lightweight, breathable cotton, which allows air to circulate the body, keeping the wearer cool. The long sleeves and loose-fitting trousers are not meant to trap heat, but rather to shield the skin from the harsh sun while maintaining airflow beneath the fabric. A distinctive feature of Amish attire is the wide-brimmed hats, which provide both shade and protection from the sun. These hats help keep the face and neck cool by blocking direct sunlight, but they also serve another important purpose. By creating a layer of air between the hat and the skin, they act similarly to desert wear techniques. This trapped air can act as insulation, helping to keep the body cool in the same way clothing in desert environments works to shield from the sun's intensity. Research from the University of Arizona backs up the Amish approach. The study shows that loose, light-colored, layered clothing can be more effective at protecting against heat than wearing short sleeves or tank tops. The light color reflects the sun's rays, while the layers create a barrier of air around the body that acts as a natural cooling system. The Amish clothing strategy is a science-backed method that aligns perfectly with their focus on simplicity and natural solutions. It allows them to remain cool and comfortable in extreme heat without relying on modern cooling systems. The Amish way of life revolves around a rhythm that aligns perfectly with the natural world, particularly when it comes to managing extreme heat. To avoid the scorching midday sun, Amish communities begin their workday early in the morning, often before dawn. Fieldwork, carpentry, and animal care are completed during the cooler hours of the morning, ensuring that the most strenuous tasks are done before the sun reaches its peak intensity. After lunch, the Amish typically rest or focus on lighter indoor tasks, staying indoors or in shaded areas when the heat is most oppressive. The day resumes after 4 p.m., when temperatures begin to drop and the evening hours become more comfortable for work. This schedule not only avoids the intense afternoon heat, but also promotes a more balanced, productive lifestyle in line with their values of hard work and communal living. Research supports the Amish approach. A USDA report confirms that laborers who work during cooler hours are more productive and face fewer heat-related health risks. By shifting their heaviest labor to the early morning or later afternoon, the Amish reduce their exposure to dangerous heat and increase their overall work efficiency. This practice also aligns with natural circadian rhythms, making it easier to work effectively without exhausting the body. In this way, the Amish optimize their productivity and health by adapting their schedules to the natural rhythms of the environment, a practice that goes beyond just staying cool. It's an essential part of their holistic approach to living in harmony with nature. While the Amish don't rely on electric fans or air conditioning, they have developed effective, low-tech strategies for staying cool during the summer heat. One of their primary tools is the hand fan, a simple yet powerful device that helps create a cooling breeze, especially in the absence of modern electric fans. These hand fans are used throughout the day to help keep air moving and maintain comfort without the need for electricity. In addition to fans, the Amish also strategically use shaded outdoor spaces to stay cool. Many Amish homes are built with large covered porches where families can relax and enjoy the outdoors without the harsh sun beating down. These shaded areas not only provide a comfortable space for gathering, but also help reduce the heat absorbed by the home's interior. Another key element of the Amish cooling system is the frequent use of cold water. Dipping hands, faces, or even feet in cool water is a common practice to lower body temperature. In many Amish communities, homes are equipped with shaded wells or spring houses, traditional structures that store cool water from nearby springs. These natural water sources provide a refreshing way to cool off and stay hydrated during the summer heat. Historically, before air conditioning became widespread, many American homes featured spring houses and shaded porches as part of their cooling strategy. The Amish continue this tradition today, relying on natural methods to stay cool and connected to the land. These simple practices highlight the Amish commitment to sustainability and living in harmony with nature. During the intense summer heat, the Amish prioritize staying hydrated and eating light to help their bodies cope with high temperatures. One of their main hydration sources is cold drinks, such as herbal teas and spring water. These refreshing beverages are consumed throughout the day, offering a natural way to stay hydrated without resorting to sugary or artificial drinks. This approach not only cools the body, but also promotes a healthier lifestyle by avoiding processed ingredients. Along with proper hydration, the Amish adjust their diet during the summer months. They focus on lighter meals that are easy to digest and don't raise the body's internal temperature. Meals typically include fresh vegetables, seasonal fruits, and homemade dairy products from their farms. Dishes like fresh salads, fruit preserves, and various cheeses provide nourishment while keeping meals light. This simple approach ensures the body gets the energy it needs to stay active without overloading the digestive system, which could cause unnecessary heat buildup. Health experts emphasize the importance of eating lighter meals and staying hydrated, particularly in hot weather. According to the Mayo Clinic, consuming lighter, more hydrating foods can significantly help reduce the body's core temperature during extreme heat. This practice supports not only comfort, but also overall health and wellness. The Amish lifestyle in the summer combines traditional wisdom with natural methods to keep cool and sustain energy. Instead of relying on modern technology or artificial cooling systems, they embrace time-tested, simple practices that allow them to manage the heat efficiently, showing that often the best solutions are rooted in simplicity. The layout of Amish villages and farmsteads is intentionally designed to maximize natural ventilation and minimize the effects of heat. Homes are carefully oriented to take full advantage of the prevailing winds, which helps keep the interiors cooler during the hot summer months. The strategic placement of barns, trees, and gardens further enhances airflow, creating shaded areas that naturally cool down the homes. Amish communities typically spread out over wide areas, allowing for more air circulation and avoiding the overcrowding common in urban settings. This intentional layout ensures that each building benefits from natural cooling without relying on external energy sources like air conditioning. The positioning of structures also promotes privacy and community cohesion, as families can still enjoy personal space while staying connected with their neighbors. Environmental studies support the Amish approach to village design. According to urban planning research from MIT, placing buildings strategically within a residential area can lower temperatures by 5 to 7 degrees. This research highlights the importance of using natural landscape features, such as trees and open spaces, to create cooler, more comfortable living environments. By embracing a design that focuses on natural elements, the Amish demonstrate how thoughtful village planning can reduce heat while enhancing the quality of life. Their approach showcases how, through simple yet effective strategies, it's possible to maintain comfort without relying on modern, energy-consuming systems. This village layout is a perfect example of how traditional, environmentally conscious design can have long-lasting benefits. For the Amish, coping with extreme heat goes beyond practical solutions. It reflects a deep-rooted mindset shaped by their spiritual values. Rather than resisting discomfort, they embrace the heat as a natural part of life, adapting their routines to align with the rhythms of nature. Their approach emphasizes patience, endurance, and contentment, which are central to their way of life. Instead of relying on air conditioning or other modern conveniences, the Amish choose to accept the discomfort, adjusting themselves to the environment rather than altering it. This attitude fosters resilience, allowing them to remain calm and balanced even in harsh conditions. Their emotional response to heat is shaped by a perspective of acceptance, which influences their physical comfort as well. Research supports this approach. According to a 2023 article in Psychology Today, mental framing plays a significant role in how people experience physical sensations. By focusing on patience and maintaining a strong connection with the natural world, the Amish manage extreme temperatures with surprising ease. Their philosophy of endurance is not just about survival, it's a deliberate, spiritually guided lifestyle. It highlights the power of mindset to transform physical experience, showing that sometimes the most grounded and simple perspectives are the most effective. In the end, it's clear that the Amish don't just survive the heat, they've mastered it with purpose and simplicity. Their natural cooling methods aren't just about staying comfortable, but about living in harmony with the world around them. So, what can we learn from their approach to enduring extreme conditions? How can embracing a simpler, more mindful lifestyle impact the way we handle today's challenges? Drop a comment below with your thoughts, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring insights.